Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ollie Rodriguez-Stolman, and today we're doing a vinyl unboxing, and I have 4 brand new boxes to open for you. And based off memory, this is probably going to be a bit of an Eminem heavy unboxing. Right here is a holy grail of mine. I have stupidly ordered it, and it is now currently in my hands. And it's probably a great way to start off this video. But before we do, make sure to hit the subscribe button because I am on the road to 5,000 subscribers. It really helps if you haven't subscribed already to hit that subscribe button to help us reach that goal. And without further ado, let's open the first box. Oh, that's actually perfect for the video. So they've actually done me quite a big favor without probably realizing it. If they want to undo this one. All 4 here, when I show you. Bad meets evil. I actually can't believe this is in my hand right now. I'm an idiot and a half. I'm not even gonna say how much I spent on this one. You know, like when you put in an offer for something and you don't expect the person to come back to you and then they accept your offer? Yeah. That's the story behind this one. Okay, the box is a little bit bent and battered, I won't lie. So, not super happy with that, but these are kind of hard to find anywhere, so the fact I even got it, I'm more than happy with. Obviously, you've got the front cover here with Royce and M on there. You've got the back of it as well, where you've just kind of got like, I don't even know what it's trying to be, like, it looks like a bit of a ripped out book or something. Or like, I originally thought it was going to be a bit of a death certificate sort of thing, but that's basically got the track lists on it there, so kind of a nice little design. And then, when we open the gatefold up, you've got Eminem here, Royce here, back to back essentially, with all the credits on. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not like the most crazy design of a record at all. It's quite unfortunate because it is quite bent. If I show you this, like, you can kind of see it's like, instead of like being straight like that, it's kind of going more like that, which is a bit unfortunate, but again, like, these are quite hard to find. I thought I got a pretty decent price on it. Hopefully the disc will look alright. I'm pretty sure they said they barely played it. There's that side of it. I mean, there are some markings on it. Oh shit, it is a bit scratched. Oh, crap. Obviously not what you want to see or hear when you purchase the amount I've spent on this one, but end of the day, this is like kind of more for one for me to throw more into the collection and just sort of be like, I've got it. It's like, it is an official, definitely. But if I just show you the actual sides of it, there's side 1, so you can see that there, and then there's side 2 there with the Slim Shady mask on there too. So whilst it's not exactly perfect, it is still a major sort of milestone to be able to include it in the collection now. I can tell this hasn't really been in the right home in terms of being looked after as a record, but it's in a better place now, in my opinion. And this basically, if I exclude D12, this basically completes everything that's like an Eminem studio album in my collection. I have everything from, despite the fact they're not official releases, I've got everything from the Slim Shady EP until the death of Slim Shady. And that, to me, is quite a milestone for my Eminem collection. So, this is fucking cool to have. Oh! I know what this will be. Okay, I'm gonna save this one because I think the other one is what I thought this one was. I'm fairly certain this should be an Eminem one as well. So let me get my hands on it. Do this. Yep, this is what I thought it was. Now, I'm not gonna go out my way and say this is like a crazy pickup or anything like that, but it is the Fortnite soundtrack, whatever you call it. Basically what they did during Remix Chapter 2, and they basically released like 4 different covers. I think there's technically 5 because there's one record that has all 4 different covers on one cover, if that makes sense. I'll put an image on screen here just so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm actually talking about. But of course, Eminem was a big feature during that point in Fortnite, and they had to release an Eminem cover, and I at first wasn't going to pick this one up, but after just sort of sitting on it a bit and thinking it was going to be like one of those things where it's like you miss it and it's gone, I just sort of thought let's just pick it up just so I can add it. I've also got the other Eminem Fortnite record they did, so it kind of goes nicely with that. Okay, so I'm kind of glad I remembered what this one is because I thought that box was going to be what this is, but I forgot I purchased something extra for this one. we have a Encore hoodie. You know what as well? I was literally thinking before I started this video, I really need to get another hoodie because my last video, or even live stream, I was been wearing my white one. And that's the reason I wore this one today, because I was like, I need to wear a different one. So my video thumbnails don't all look the same. And I was like, I need something else. So forgetting I had ordered a hoodie that came with the Encore merch drop is kind of a W. One of the things that was interesting about this, and I'm a little bit let down by, is the fact that they kind of like, now let me check this before I say it. Yes, so I believe on the website, they didn't really show you the back of this, and there's not even anything on the back. If you look at the track list, it only goes up to number 18. And Encore has like 20 tracks. And I remember there being a bit of a theory that you flip the back of this and then you'd get like all the bonus tracks that they were gonna add for the 20th anniversary. And it was kind of like, this hoodie was one of the reasons I was like, holy shit, they might actually be redoing a 20th anniversary version of Encore that we all want, where it's redone to how it should have been released. And obviously thinking that just because it went up to 18 didn't show it, and it's not showing it anywhere else. Like if I show you the back, it's literally just plain grey. Like there's nothing there. So why is it only just gone up to track 18? That's very random. Why wouldn't you just, like, if they're trying to go for an even number, like 20 is still an even number, you can still do 2 extras at the bottom there, so that's a bit weird. But still, nonetheless, this looks like a really nice hoodie and I'm quite happy with it. And I shall, in 3, 2, 1, boom, put it on. And oh, for fuck's sake. Like, Eminem's clothing, I'm not gonna lie, it's super like inconsistent in my opinion. I won't lie, I'm also a bit of a fat bastard, so that's on me. But this is like a double XL, and like the arms are a bit tight, and even putting it on, it's sort of like, it's a bit tight on me, but as it's on now, it's like pretty comfortable, but like the arms are quite tight though. I don't get it because like the other one I wear, yeah, this one's literally just an XL, and I'm pretty sure this is a double XL, but this one's more comfortable than this one, or not as tight as this one. I don't know, like the clothing line for Eminem, I've even found it like with the Kamikaze drop, I got like an XL hoodie and it felt like a medium, even though I checked the label and it said it's an XL, and it's literally like, Eminem's clothing line is not the best. Very inconsistent in terms of how everything fits on there, so take that how you will. Nonetheless, still a cool design. But now let's actually talk about the vinyl record that we want to see, and that is the Encore black cover variant. Now, a few of you might be expecting me to have picked up the regular one that comes with the blue disc. This one, from my understanding, is like supposed to be the more like direct to consumer edition, and the more limited one. I'm still debating whether or not I get the blue one, but for now I've already got the original Encore. I've got this one. I know my whole like kind of thing with my whole collection of Eminem stuff is like getting as like unique of a collection as I can, and getting that blue one might make it that extra different. But as kind of mentioned when I was talking about the hoodie and the track list and everything, a little bit of a shame to like not include or like not redo the track list or try and like recreate what Eminem was originally going for with this album. I think the 20th anniversary was a perfect opportunity. It is what it is. And if we open it up, yeah, I mean, now I'm looking at it, I'm like, what did I really expect? Like, in my opinion, if you were to ask me, the original Encore vinyl design is probably one of my favorite records in my collection. I absolutely love it. But looking at it here, it just kind of falls a bit flat. I don't know why. I think the color probably adds a lot more to it. So that's a bit of a shame, but hey ho, I've got to prepare myself for this, because if I put on screen here, this is what it was supposed to look like when it came to the smoked discs that they released for this black version when it comes to it. One of you did post in the Discord and showed me your version of it. I think it was Alien Master, and it was literally just a black translucent disc rather than like the whole smoked thing they went for. So I'm curious to see what this one looks like and if it falls under that same look. That is fucking disappointing. That is not at all what was advertised. Like, genuinely, on video, you can barely see that that's transparent. This looks like a regular black disc. Like, yes, I can see through it, but f off. I mean, it kind of works with what's going on in terms of like the black kind of color. Like this does match what they've done here kind of, which fine, but this is not at all what I expected from this. That's kind of disappointing. But I mean, that kind of suits what Encore was, a disappointment. Don't get me wrong, I like Encore from a certain perspective. But in terms of what it should have been much better than it was. Like Eminem and his team, I don't put any blame on Eminem actually. How do I phrase this? He couldn't care about like what merch goes out there. The only thing he cares about is what music he's putting out and actually like rapping as best as he can. That's what Eminem cares about, and that's why I listen to Eminem. But clearly Paul and his team, they'll just ship whatever the fuck out. And I remember when the 20th anniversary happened, a lot of us were expecting an announcement and nothing came. And then about 2 weeks later, there was a drop being like, oh, the 20th anniversary, come get your stuff. So clearly some people in Eminem's team were like, oh, maybe we should capitalize on this so we can make some money. And I'm one of those suckers who helped make them a bit extra money, so my bad. Essentially, this is the exact same version I've got, but with a filter over it. Like, it's not very creative. It feels like the most like lazy outcome or version you can do for a 20th anniversary. Like, you guys literally have some of the best like 20th anniversary things like over here with the book stuff you do. There's clearly a lot of content that you could have thrown on for like bonus tracks for Encore. Maybe there's more behind the scenes stuff of why that wasn't able to happen in terms of doing that for a 20th anniversary, but like, man, like, I do like this sort of blacked out version of it, but it's just, there's nothing really outstanding about this. I'm not going to tell you guys, go out your way to try and find a version of this. Just get the regular Eminem Encore version if you really want it. So that's a little bit disappointing, unfortunately. Yeah, that whole 20th anniversary thing was a bit of a shambles in my opinion, and this is the product of it. Let's not end it on a sour note. Let's end it on a high. And you're gonna see where that pun comes in. Because this right here is a record that has only 2,001 of them made. And here is one of them. Dr. Dre, The Chronic, 2001. One of the editions. I'm not sure what number it is. I haven't really fully opened it to look through it yet. But here it is. One of the genius things they've done with this, obviously, they have transformed the cover into some marijuana. Links to the name The Chronic, if you didn't know. But also, you have a sleeve that it comes in, which is like a certain bag you might get the product in. So that was very clever, very well thought out. And on the front of this sleeve, you basically have it say contents date, and then on there you've got Dr. Dre 2001. And I will open this because I'm interested to see what's actually inside, if there is anything other than records, obviously. Oh, that was quite satisfying. Slide that one off. Oh, look at the colour. So it's not gatefold, so that's the first thing. As you can see on the side, if we don't focus on my receding hairline, if it wants to focus. Right, it's clearly not working, but it says Dr. Dre The Chronic on the side there. There's a bit of a clearer bit off the front of it. The back of it is the exact same, but this is probably the most perfect. Is it 20th anniversary or 25th? I think 25th actually, but it's the perfect cover for it. Oh yeah, it literally tells me it's the 25th anniversary right there. As you can see from the front of these, literally just says The Chronic 2001 25th anniversary, so it lets you know. Turn it around and then you get all the credits on one of them, and then on the other sleeve you turn it around and you got Dre there in the studio. That's a very sick image as well actually, and I'm pretty sure from all the records on the floor too, fairly certain that's him looking for some samples to use, so that's like really cool. I love images like that. And finally, these are some limited edition pressings too, or special edition pressings that have half green and half clear. And these ones actually feel quite weighty as well. I'm assuming this is like a 180 gram one. I don't know if this is me making it up, but this feels heavier on the green side than on this side, which is really interesting. And then just so you can have another look at the other one, see the difference if there is any, you've got it again there. So you kind of have some, yeah, they definitely went all out with the whole weed idea for this one, didn't they? This is a really sick edition. I was very lucky to get my hands on this. I don't actually really know how I did. I just looked on Twitter at the right time and didn't think twice about purchasing it, because I knew, especially as there's only 2001 of these, that they were going quick. And that's the only thing I'm missing from this, which is it doesn't say a number of which edition this one is, which is kind of a shame. I don't think I'm missing it anywhere. A really good pickup for the collection. And this bag is just like the cherry on top to like fully bring it together. So I am hoping this one doesn't get any flags or anything on the video. Let's hope not. But there we go. Dre the Chronic 2001. So a bit of a split video, because I'd say we kind of have two like sort of disappointing ones, but then we have two amazing pickups with a holy grail of mine and also this one, which is a sick anniversary edition. So all in all, I would still say this has been a fairly fun unboxing. And on top of it, there was also a hoodie that I could add into it too, so even better. So let me know your thoughts on these records. Which one was your favorite? Did you actually get a chance yourself to pick up this Eminem Encore edition? I know you guys are kind of disappointed by it in the Discord. Now I've finally got it in my hands, I'm a little disappointed by it too, but it is what it is. This is a really sick edition. And on top of that, let me know what you picked up in the last one. This was really weird, me holding this in the video. Yeah, I'm gonna move this one to the back. But do let me know what you picked up in the last month, or if you've got any new ones coming, ordered any more, let me know. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you want to show me them, you can actually go on the Discord and go into the Vinyl Pickups channel in there, and you can show me what records you picked up as well. It's always cool to see what you guys get. And I'm really happy where the Discord is at the moment. We're seemingly growing quite a good community in there. It's nice to be able to chat with you guys and see what vinyl you have been picking up. And this has been my Eminem and Dre haul, so it kind of goes nicely together, to be fair, in that sense. I'm going to end the video there, but before I do leave, make sure to subscribe again. I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. If you're interested in hip-hop and vinyl collecting and Eminem, then you're in the right place, because that's what I talk about here on the channel. So for now, I've been Ollie Rodriguez Dorman, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care.